Hey, hello, and how are you? I'm Will Robinson Smith, your host of Old, New, and Now, playing your time machine through the world of movies, and welcome to a channel update, because it's been far too long since I did one of these, and I wanted to give you guys an update on sort of my thoughts on where the channel is right now and sort of its space, where it was, is going, all that good stuff. So I wanted to just brief you guys on my thoughts about sort of where things are. In that vein, was thinking about the last year of the channel and really just mulling over the fact that it's sort of gotten away from the core of what I'd set out to do with the channel when I first launched it back in 2016. Gosh, almost 2 years ago now, which the idea back then was to create a space where movie folks like you and like I, who love movies, maybe not haven't seen a ton of them, but wanted to be able to talk about them, without either A, walking into a deep dive, or B, just having the movie be like a passing reference when talking about another film that's either currently in theaters or is being re-released, that sort of thing. And so that was sort of the idea behind the channel, was to create a space for us to have a dialogue like that about some of the older films. And for a variety of reasons, the reviews for the older films haven't been coming out with the same kind of regularity and dependability that I really wanted and hoped for the channel. I think at the beginning, when I started doing 3 reviews a week, an old review, which would have been a movie that was 30 years or older and new within the last 30 years, and now playing all within 1 week, at the time that worked. Then it became too ambitious as things in my life changed, and I felt like I was constantly playing catch up, and it let things fall by the wayside, and there was no predictability, reliability, that sort of thing. So I say that to say, in part, a couple of things that I'm changing, revamping about the channel, because as you could have guessed, I can't do 3 reviews a week like I used to, and I have no illusions about that. But what I believe is possible and that I can commit to you for is to do 2 reviews a week. And so the way it's going to work is on Wednesdays, I'll be dropping either an old or a new review. It'll toggle back and forth every other week. And so that'll happen on Wednesdays, and then on Saturdays will always be a now playing review, because there's a lot of things that I really want to see that are coming out in theaters that I'm sure a lot of you are going out to see, and so definitely want to talk about that and stay current with what is actually, playing on the old Cineplex, but also really wanted to keep the heart of the channel, what I originally envisioned and intended for it, keep that alive and thriving, and that content flowing on a consistent basis in a way that you can predict when it's gonna drop, and know that there will be a review on Wednesday like clockwork. Knock on wood. So I'm going to start with, backing up for a second. Black Panther's dropping this weekend, so I saw it last night. The review for that will be up tomorrow. Have a lot of thoughts on that, so can't wait to talk to you more about that one. Next week's Now Playing review is going to be Game Night, and so I was thinking, what's a movie that has Jason Bateman and Rachel McAdams also in it? Were they even in another movie together? The answer to that is yes, and it's called State of Play. 2009 State of Play, with Russell Crowe and a whole other cast of characters: Ben Affleck, Rachel McAdams, Helen Mirren. So I'm going to talk about this movie on Wednesday, this coming Wednesday, and then Game Night will be that Saturday, and then the week after that, well, you'll just have to wait and find out. So that's the pattern for that. Couple other things. The trailer reaction reviews, those will still drop that'll be more sporadic, because I don't know the studio schedule for dropping trailers, so it kind of depends on when the trailer drops, what I've got going on in my life, if it's a movie that I'm interested in seeing in general, or if the trailer just, I'm hearing sort of quirky or interesting things, then I'll probably do a trailer reaction for that. But let me know if you guys are enjoying those trailer reaction and reviews, and I'll keep doing them. If not, if that's not really something you're interested from me, then I have other things I can do for the channel. So that'll be that. Vlog posts, those will be, even more sporadic than the trailer reaction and reviews, but those will be dropping mostly about 1 or 2, maybe a month. I shot a series when I was in Disney World with my family that I'm working on right now, so look for that to drop or to start, coming out in the next month, maybe, just, when I can start fitting it in. Just trying to tweak a couple of things as far as that's concerned. But the other big thing that I wanted to talk about was my rating system. So if you've watched my past reviews, thank you. You should subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, but I digress. Anyway, the rating system, I do a 1 through 10, like a lot of critics do, and there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, A through F, 1 through 10, 1 through 5, those are all fine and dandy, but a couple of the critics that I really like watching and admire and like their style in approaching their response to a movie are the guys over at Double Toasted and then Jeremy Johns, both of whom have, their own style of catchphrases that describe how they enjoyed the movies or didn't. And so I'm working on doing something similar to that, but in my style. So still working out some of the kinks on that, getting some graphics together, pulling that, and making it a nice tight package, because I want to be able to just roll it out all at once and not sort of do it little piecemeal and have to improve things over time. I mean, there will probably be improvements and, I'll make things a little more fluid, a little cleaner, but I just want to get that all nice and squared away before I launch it and do a complete change of the way I review movies. So I'm thinking maybe, hopefully by mid to late March, that should be coming out, and I'll start using the new rating system. So I'm really excited for it. I think it's going to be cool. I hope you enjoy it as well. But those are the main things that I wanted to address about, my channel. And of course, always jump in the comment section. Let me know your thoughts about this channel. If you think I should change certain things, if you like things that you want to see me keep doing. Oh, one last thing. There's also a Facebook page that I launched. So if you go on Facebook and look up Old, New, and Now Playing or ONNP Movies, then the Facebook page that you see right here will pop up, and go ahead and like and follow that. I'll be posting not only the reviews and videos that come out on the channel there, but that'll be a space where, we'll do some polls of, what you guys want to see for future movies. It'll just be the portal through which I can interact with you best and more directly. So that'll be, I'll always read the comments section here in all my videos, up until the point in which there are just so many comments I can't, which wouldn't that be great? But on Facebook, I will always try to respond and be a little more interactive in that venue. So again, that's Old, New, and Now Playing on Facebook, or ONNP Movies. So with that, thank you so much for checking out this channel update. A lot of great things to come in the near future. Of course, starting things off with Black Panther. Not gonna give it away, but I'm seeing it again today. So it's just a little indication of what I thought about the movie. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful President's Day weekend. Do something fun, be safe, but I will see you next time. Have a great weekend.